Hey guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's Days Gone video guide, we're going to be showing you 5 tips that will help you through the game. Now in Days Gone, you are surrounded by all types of enemies, including humanoid enemies, 2 zombie enemies, and just in a bad place altogether. So hopefully these 5 tips will help you through your journey. So let's just jump straight into them. Tip number 1. We will come across a story mission quite close to the start of the game where we will have to decide where we want to take the drug stash. Now I recommend taking this to Copeland because this will unlock a load of upgrades for your motorbike and just have a better motorbike in general. And I think this is way more important than having some weapons, because the motorbike we are going to be using pretty much all the time. Having better speed is just going to get from point A to point B so much quicker, and you can make the motorbike look pretty cool. So tip number 1, take the drug stash to Copeland. For tip number 2, when we are traveling around the world, we are going to come across a load of Nero outposts. Now I totally recommend doing as many of these as possible for 2 reasons. The first reason being because when we get into the outpost, we will be able to choose if we want more health, more stamina, or more focus, and this is very important. But even maybe more important, we can now fast travel to any of these outposts, plus the supplies inside will respawn every time. So if we go far enough away and then travel back, all the supplies like ammo and health kits and stuff like that will respawn again, so you can pick them up whenever you feel like you can't be bothered to farm or maybe get by other methods. So it's just always great to have as many outposts as possible. Tip number 3, though there are a lot of skills that are very useful in this game and a lot that I do recommend picking up at the start, the first skill you should learn is definitely the field repair skill. This will allow you to go into your quick menu at any time and use some scraps to repair your melee weapon. And it is pretty useful in this game since it won't really make any noise, and it will just get you out of tough situations. So having the ability to just repair them as much as you want is incredibly useful. As for tip number 4, when you are riding your bike, we are obviously going to be making a lot of noise. But did you know that if you slow all the way down and stop and then just press forward on the analog stick instead of actually accelerating, you can actually walk on your bike, and this will avoid getting spotted by a lot of enemies because you are simply not making any noise. And for tip number 5, which is the final tip, obviously in this game we're going to need a lot of scrap, not only just for repairing our bike, which we will a lot, but once you've got skills like field repair, we're obviously going to need scrap now to repair our weapons also, along with a load of other things. But obviously the best way to get scrap is to loot vehicles you find on the roads. Just watch out, because if the vehicle that you are looting's got a little red flashing light, which means it has an alarm, obviously the alarm is going to go off and alert everybody around you. So just don't rush around looting any random vehicles. I know the alarm is actually quite rare, but just always take a look before looting the scrap. So hopefully these 5 tips were helpful, guys. If they were, please go like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time, guys. If this guide was helpful, please consider joining as a member by using the join button or using the link in the description. This will support the channel, allowing me to get even more games to do, even more video guides. Thanks for the support. Take care, guys.